head on over to cardtrader.com and use my code Planeswalker for 5% off. Now let's get on to the video. Welcome back, everyone. An exciting day today. My very good friend Rich, the owner of Cardboard Slingers, was able to get me the Horus JOYTOY figure. I have been looking for this figure forever. I originally had it on pre-order through GameStop, and unfortunately they canceled it for some reason. But here he is in all of his glory. He is a massive box. The Terminator Blood Angels that my friend bought, the box is like this big, and now this is big, and he's 1/18 scale, which I did the math, puts him approximately 10 plus feet tall. He's a big boy. So let's get started and get him out of his imprisonment. So from the looks of it, as long as we cut along this entire thing, it should just be a lift and go. We're not going to look, well, you can look at the back of this box all you want, but we will take a closer look at what's inside the box once we open it. I've been so excited. Oh, I've been waiting for this all week. And a funny little tidbit, for the longest time, I thought this was Abaddon, the Despoiler, but give me a break. Both Abaddon the Despoiler and Horus are bald looking. They both wear the exact same color armor, and if I remember correctly, Abaddon gets Horus's massive claw there, and he uses it for himself. So if I'm mistaken, the two almost identical guys, I think it's a pretty honest mistake. Oh, and there's tape. I am quite curious. I have personally never held a JOYTOY figure yet. I've never seen one in person. So this is going to be my first time opening one. Officially licensed by Warhammer. Warhammer, the Horus Heresy. Ugh. Come on. Damn, that is packed. Oh, there we go. Yo. Whew. There he is. Damn, he's like the size of the whole box. Wow. Nice styrofoam. Holy shit. That is amazing. I do find it funny, though, that these big figures come with these tiny little stands. Holy shit, look at his mace. Damn. All right. And he has a couple extra hands. An extra snack. No. Holy shit. And yeah, wow. It's just that simple, huh? Whew. Holy shit, he's huge. Oh, and the claws, posable. Of course it is. That is amazing. And wow. Wow. It feels so good. Wow. There's just so much going on. Look at the claws. Amazing. Now, are these... Oh, yeah, they do move. Okay. Wow. He's just so big. Damn. Each claw is posable. That is insane. This massive cowl here. The amazing... Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. And this is like a pretty malleable rubber. It's not posable. There's no wire inside of it, but that is amazing. And the details on the heads and the skulls, nasty, nasty. Look at that. Zoom in. Look at that shit. The skull looks sad. Damn. The eye. And then his head. Is his head posable despite all the wires? Holy shit, it is. Obviously, it's not insanely posable, and it's a little awkward to get your fingers in there, but all these wires are malleable. That's nuts. Now, I'm not quite sure, but from looking through the camera, his face looks a little almost transparent, almost like, yeah, a little transparent. It's not. It's definitely not. It's just the camera doing that or the lighting. Not quite sure which one it is. But that is insane. Look how fucked up he looks. So good. Like, if you don't even know what Warhammer is, and you don't know who this dude is, or nothing, like, just look up the Horus Heresy trailer, and you'll get a good feeling as to who this guy is. Like, his voice is godly. Love. Super awesome. Like, it's so cool, and I love how posable this fucking claw is. It's like each of these fingers can sprawl out, and there is there's 2 joints on each claw, so can be very expressive with it, that is for sure. Super amazing. And I do like the fact that all these JOYTOY figures, now I'm just messing around with him to see like how posable he is and whatnot, which is kind of a big deal because this is a big guy, and the armors they're wearing is thick. So it's like, how posable are these things? So that's about as far as his knee goes. Yeah, that's as far as his knee goes. Of course, makes sense. He does seem to have quite a bit of mobility forward, which is kind of interesting because of like how much is just going on in the hip area. So it is quite a huge socket in there, which is good because that means he has lots of mobility. There is 2 joints in the knee, so you can probably, yeah, there you go. Get a little bit more of a bend. The ankle moves as well as the toe. What else is going on here? Yeah, it's just the ankle. The ankle moves in all sorts of directions, which is really awesome. Yeah, he has pretty good mobility on his legs despite like all the stuff that's going on. Like, look how detailed that is. It's so good. And it's painted the way you would paint the actual miniature, which is what I super love. And if I am correct, this knife, yes, this knife can be unsheathed, which is super sick. And it has the wolf's head, if it would focus. A wolf head on it. Horus Lupicar, or however you pronounce that. Super awesome. And yeah, so there's a joint in the torso which allows for some posing, but not a lot of mobility in the torso. but it's to be expected. These guys are big, they're clunky, they got big armor, and they're here to do some serious damage. Now, the shoulders are surprisingly quite mobile. It looks like there is a kind of joint mechanism going on the inside. So this is on its own joint, which attaches to the arm, which is pretty cool because that gives you lots of mobility. Ah, there you go. There's a good view of what's going on there. Very awesome. And then, damn, that hand. Very nice. Very, very nice. Beautiful. And let's see. So I think it's just a matter of popping it off. Oh, I never even realized. If we'll get a focus on that. Come on. Even his regular hand has kind of clawish, pointy fingers, which is also super cool. Very awesome indeed. So we have this hand for if he's going to be having the knife. This for a more dramatic pose effect, which is really awesome. And of course, to hold this insanely massive weapon. So if he stands around 10 feet tall, and that's his staff next to him, like this staff, mace, this weapon is taller than I am by a lot. I'm probably like, he's 10, I'm 5, so I'm like this tall compared to him, like up to here, which is insane how big this weapon is, and that he can just fucking lumber it around and smack the shit out of people. It's insanely awesome. I'm so happy to have this. It's so damn cool. It's so dope. And the detail on just this alone. Each claw has a wolf skull on it, which is super awesome. Super awesome. And just these menacing claws. Like I said, if you haven't seen or you don't know who this guy is, what he's from, just type in the Horus Heresy trailer and just watch that. And there you go. But this is super awesome. I'm going to zoom out a bit more. Don't mind the other stuff. Don't mind. But really awesome. Massive, massive figure. Very dope. Would I recommend this? Absolutely. It is going to take a good chunk out of your wallet, though. He is a few $100, like $200 after taxes, I think. Dollars. Most of the other Joy toys are around 60 to 80, but this guy is one of the much larger ones, so that's why he has a higher price tag on him. But as far as I'm concerned, it's extremely, extremely worth it. Very, very awesome. And he's going to sit proudly on my desk. He's going to be my new desk buddy next to Jigglypuff. And he's just going to be an awesome addition to my collection. But I think that's it for this unboxing video. He's pretty straightforward. There's not a lot of pieces that come with him. It's just the blade that comes in his sheath already. Everything else is attached other than the 2 extra hands and his mace, which is amazing. I'm sure if I were to actually whack someone with this, it would hurt a lot. Like, look at that. Look at that. It's like an actual weapon in my hand. Of course, it would break off, but still, like, redonkulous. Insanely big. But that is awesome. Now, I cannot promise there'll be any more Joy toys in the future. If I do get another Joy toy, it's going to be actual Abaddon Ezekiel. This is Horus, and that'll probably be the next one I get if I do get any more. And then after that, it'll probably be a few Necrons and Tyranids, if there is Tyranids yet. I hope they do make a Tyranid. A Hive Tyrant posable figure would be amazing. But that's it for this unboxing video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you liked what you saw, make sure to hit that subscribe button because we're always doing more like this, and we'd love to see you in another video. Leave a comment down below what you thought about this product and if you have any Joy Toys, and we'll see you in another one. Until then, peace out. Bye-bye.